occasion. Welcome to round number 2. And look who's here. It's Orcs versus the surprisingly encouraging Wood Elf team who have shown nothing but flair and grace. And let's face it, Knuckle seems to be just feeding them from the milk of his own tits. Right. We know how this one goes. Let's flip the coin. Let's check the coin. Well, let's keep the coin. And let's go get paid. And then afterwards, let's all get bloody drunk. So, Wood Elves have decided they're definitely going to kick this one off here. They're coming in here with 3 rerolls from Apothecary, and they've even got the Fame. Meanwhile, well, the Orcs, well, they've actually made sure they've got a couple of extra drinks on the side. Guess what, they got nothing better to do with 50k. Otherwise, is there anything extremely exciting about their team? As you can see here, the Orcs unfortunately had a really rough time getting there. There's an awful lot of lone players coming out to play on this one. As for the Wood Elves, well, surprisingly enough, it's only, the one loner actually here, and of course, the 3-man. And you can see, he's been working on his skill sets here. And quite frankly, as you've seen before, it's amazing where all the skills go. As you got right, the wall dances. Really? The Rock is down for the count here. Unfortunately, the fans thought that was a suggestion, not his name. Next time you draw your name on the back of your uniform, don't put an arrow in a big concentric formation of circles. Well, suddenly the Orcs have gone, well, bugger this. There goes the original plan. Well, time for plan B. And we all know for an Orc what plan B is. Kill everything. And as we've said many times before, this frankly should be the plan. Now, here we go. The Orcs have definitely decided to get everything stuck in. 3's down. Timber! Excellent. Mind you, he'd love to foul this, but it's just not going to happen. Well, let's try and actually get this bloody ball. Oh, there you go. Alright, here we go. It's time for the Wood Elves to decide if a tree falls in the forest, does anyone actually bloody care? Well, I imagine the Avlings do. Depends if it's landed on them or not. Alright, here we go. Well, there's a good solid chop. As you can see there's a lineman who's actually survived long enough to even get some skills. Not just a block, he's even got kick. You might want to keep him alive. Meanwhile, what else is debating how he really wants to deal with this problem. Ah, there's an interesting use. Push me, push you. Guess what? If he's taken root, it doesn't bloody work. Well, don't worry. Everyone gets to discover this at least once the first time in their lives. Do you wish to stay right there? You know what, you're a brave lad. Now, wait, you're a loner? Die, you punts. Alright, let's head for the Orcs here. Wow, strength 5 on that Black Orc, that's rather impressive, isn't it? He's a one-man juggernaut, unfortunately. Yes, he's a one-man juggernaut who actually has to get his hands on them. We all know how slippery and greased up Wood Elves end up being. That was a bit chancy there, but at this point here, he's figuring, you gotta cage it up. And so far, so good. Now, it's not push me, push you, unfortunately, into the wall dancer. And how about you, Sunshine? Ah, there's a fine hit. And of course, that loner is clearly from a defective school. He's still alive. Right, well, he's gotten up. That's a start. That's everyone's favourite game of punch me, push you. Now, how does he want to do this one here? This is going to be carefully calculated, precise. Well, I think I see where he's going with this one here. Is this the moment? Oh, this is rather clever. He's even managed to shave part of the cage off. He's made his life far easier. It's one dice. And unfortunately, for once dodge does not work, this one's got tackle. He knows all the bloody tricks. And away he goes. It's like he's getting away with your bloody stereo every sucking time. Well, the Orcs have gone, well, crap. And they're right back to push me, push you. A free-to-play up, that's a start. Really? You're risking that much for it? Well, you know what? This is what's called a bad idea, sadly. 1 in 36. Nuffle, you're doing it again. There's a big green airy bit of ball sitting on this coach's forehead, and they're clearly not his. I feel for him. I can see why. He absolutely wanted to make sure of that play, dealing with elf agility. But 1 in 36, what do you do about that one? And they wonder why this is a drinking game. Well, meanwhile, back on the pitch there. There's a salt punch down. Anyone else want to hit? No? Quick score? Makes sense to me. It's 1-0. Well, fortunately there, the Rock seems to have recovered from his interesting drinking problems. And we're going straight in a round 2 of the kick. It's a quick snap. Let's see where they're going with this one here. Well, it would have been funny if he actually ended up with the ball. Well, he's got enough turns. He can drive this one in here, but at this point, he'd like to actually see something. Oh, you got to be kidding me. 1 in 36. He has to follow it up with a wrestle down. This is definitely not going the Orcs' way. It's going all wrong. And yes, unfortunately with this team, we've heard that before. It's not a bad team. He just keeps running into Nuffle just not liking him. Apparently it's something he had to say about Nuffle's mum. That much I could understand. Well, the Orcs have decided they've got to stop risking a little bit more, so they're trying everything they can to get some kind of damage and some kind of better position down the field. Well, he's got the ball, but let's see how long this one actually lasts. And there we go. Can the Wood Elves indeed make this 2? That's like saying, you know, oh, the Wood Elves going to write a fucking poem about this one when they're done. Don't laugh, I've heard it. Ugh, especially from this coach. It's almost as bad as that, you know, Havling ode to my sandwich I just had last night. Oh, there's a clever play. He gets the push away and he gets the down. Moving right along, he's in a good surgical position, and now he's even got trailing players. This is going to give the Orcs a lot of trouble. And it's a fantastic elven screen, I must say. They're trapped in the center. They're going to have to pick a side and blast it all through, preferably right through one of their chests. And now it's becoming the bane of the Black Orcs. They only move 4. Of course, bright side is they're not dwarves. So, at least unlike the dwarves, they're actually attractive, have a brain. Just the one, but they've got one. Unlike those bunch of drunken, sucking, smelling louts. What's that? Sounds like I'm against the dwarves. Yeah, don't say! And all that for a stun. It's amazing to think an Orc team against a Wood Elf team, turn 5, he's finally got your stun. Well, Wood Elves keep at it here. They're still holding all 3 rerolls. And there's a quick push away. How about you? And it's won't push me, push you. The Elves might decide to charge in and try and mess this cage up one more time. Looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. At least put a threat into the cage. He's got the push away. That's all he wanted. It's time for that wall dance of magic one more time. And the magic is unfortunately still there. Gets the block down. Decides to stay in there. And now the Elves decided, you know, how much chances do you actually want for this? Well, there's a skull. And once again, mysteriously, that teak armor he's ordered in apparently is still holding up. Right, turn 6. What's it going to take to score? I think this one just became the eligible receiver. It's push me, push you. Oh dear, well, this is what happens when the person to go and get the ball isn't the receiver. And it's a handoff action, and it fails spectacularly, unfortunately. It's not a terrible bounce, but you're dealing with Elves. Any ball on the ground, and they're worse than sucking seagulls. Right. Let's see what these prancing actual fairies can actually do this time. And look, it's push me, push you, and it's a perfect push away. Where's the ball going? Well, you solved the Orc problem, I'll say that. Well done, lad, you poof. Now here's something you never would actually hear from an Orc player. Good lord, you're surrounded by Elves, look out. And Wood Elves, quite frankly, AG4 is getting to work and they're trying to get spun around. Oh, he sees it. He really sees it. It's a chance to get rid of one of the big black Orcs. Not that way, though. Well, unfortunately, it's a down. I mean, unfortunately, it's a down. Because the way he's been hitting, the fans would have a better work on that one. And it's everything that can possibly go wrong here. Turn 7. What's it going to take? Well, lots of pain, apparently. And that's just not happening. Push me, push you. He's got to peel someone off the ball carrier here. He's got the down. Anything else happening? Whew. These are worse than the battalion peons. It's just not happening. Turn 7. Would you believe that by turn 7? There's nothing there. And this is a Wood Elf team. You hate to admit it here, but these Elves have got to be loving this kind of gentle Orc team. And no, it's not deliberate. Well, he finally has to just chance the dodge away to get down the field, and it just does not happen. This is going to be Outbreak Hotel at this rate here. Turn 7. That's the worst part. The Elves. They could actually try and score this. It's exactly what the bugger's going to try and do. This one's not missing a trick. He's even got a reroll. And meanwhile, he's deciding to continue picking on the ball carrier. He's freed another player up. And just in case, he's doing everything he can to keep this ball well and truly covered. There's a push away. That works out really well for the Elves. Here comes the blitz down. Does he get him? Yes, he does. And he's still holding his reroll. He leaves the path open. Who wants the ball? Now he's throwing another block in. When an Elf team gets the airs to want to punch you down, you know it's going all wrong. Well, There's at least the one. There's the reroll. There's the runaway. Is he throwing it now? Yes, he is. And the second one. Well, the lads at green here just breathe a sigh of relief. They can't believe what's going wrong. Of course, the elves, they thrive on it all going wrong. And quite frankly, yeah, it looks like the elves have got this one pretty stitched up. As long as they can keep this pretty much empty. What are the orcs supposed to do about this? Well, again, plan B. But plan B's not working. Yeah, it looks like the orcs have conceded this is not going to score. And it's push me, push you. And right into the tree. Once again, that doesn't work. Of course, as he says, that might have been the plan in the first place. And it's turn 8. Oh, the tree's up. Now, unfortunately, it isn't just the trees up. Let's call it what it is. Too many sucking elves. Well, 1 in 36. You can at least say it hasn't gone all one way. But it's 1-0 going into the first half. It's gone. Welcome back to the second half. The fireworks are done. And now it's absolutely the Orcs' worst nightmare. The Wood Elves are finally on the bloody offensive. Of course, they've been pretty offensive all game, haven't they? Now, normally at this time here, I'd be making, interesting japes here about our Orc team here, especially how you can tell the difference, between, an Orc play and a bottle of beer, and the answer is there is no difference. They're completely empty from the neck up. But in this case, it's just not happening. The coach is trying to play as solid as he can, but when when the Wood Elves are unfortunately wearing teak armor, it's not happening. Well, let's see if Nuffle can reward the second half. Not them! It's even worse, it's even a touchback. As if the elves needed more sucking elf. Well, this is almost going to be a routine here. I can see, though, he's gone into the absolutely desperation defense of an Orc team. He's put all 4 blitzes in the back. Basically, he's conceding the front row, and he just wants to contain where the breakthrough is. Don't worry, that's a pretty solid tactic for an Orc team. Speaking of solid, that was a solid kick. Earl, go have a drink. You need one. Well, what's this? A Wood Elf failing a go for it. Impressive. There's a flicker of light going on in the other dagger. Going, it's about sucking time they failed something. Oh. This time he decides just a quick cheese pleasing. He'd like to have more skill points, and off he goes. What else, frankly, decided, a quick score, it's not such a bad idea. How about you? Meet me brunch. Nutty Pine, apparently. And both down. Once again, the teak armor holds up. Well, here we go. Turn 9. It's all about containment. Last thing the Orcs wanted to even consider here. But there it is. Well, it's a rather clever blitz down, but he doesn't get the roll he wants. 1 in 9. He wanted the push down for the tackle. That's even worse. Well, now he gets the rolls, he just doesn't want it over there. And again, Wood Elf armor, nigh impregnable this game. How about you? And it's still just nothing. And here you go, once again, a Wood Elf team just taking the piss out of the poor Orcs. Yes, you heard that? That's not a misspeak. It's taking the piss out of the poor Orcs. And it's not stopping. And now the Wood Elves are actually looking at they can even clear this away. It's an easy push. They'll take it. They even move just in case everything goes wrong. It doesn't, of course, and there you go. It's 2-0. Oh, mein Frere, this is gone just totally wrong. Well, the Orcs get a recovery, but they're looking at this going, well, we've got 7 turns. We don't have to just, if we want to win this game, something's got to tilt, and it's not. As for the Wood Elves, well, it's all about containment. They can actually take their time up at this one here. Well, let's see what the Orcs can do. And, well, as you can see here, once again, it's the same plan. Fortunately, the fans there have decided to take pity, and they've reset the clock all the way back. Congratulations, you've got a full second half to try and score this twice. Yes, you can do it, lad. You can do it! Well, the 3's down, but that's about it for now. And the Orcs have to decide just how much risk they want to put into this one here. The whole rest of the team is bringing up the air. Now he's even having to do more go forts and everything else. He's having to stop risking. I never thought I'd say this. Unfucking believable. Yeah, it makes you long for the days where it used to be every time you clapped your hands, an elf died. See, it's not working. Well, let's see what the elves can do here. Are they going to get cheeky enough to try and make this 3-0? Well, we've seen this coach. He's not going to miss a trick. He's going to figure out, is there a way to make this work? Well, he got the loner. Yeah, it looks like he's got the mercenary. And, well, he's just going to contain, but all this pressure here, maybe with the 3-man back up, well, quite frankly, he's got that many players tied up. And not the way they like it. And there's the wrestle. Well, that slows that drive down. Alright, here we go. Come on, you lads in green. Let's see if you can do something about this one here. Well, 1 in 9, unfortunately, followed by a push me, push you. There goes a precious reroll, sadly. And it looks like the Orcs have decided the only solution they've got is just mark everything up and, frankly, wait another turn. Well, no, that's not going to work. Anyone else want to volunteer? How about you? The Orcs are starting to dodge. This is telling you how the game's going. And that's 2 dodges. Oh, this is definitely telling you how the game is going here. When the Orcs are having to dodge away, yeah, now it's gone wrong. Oh, you got to be kidding me. The Elves have actually scored another injury. This one's definitely going to stick here. And that is an opportunity definitely for the Wood Elves here. They're suddenly up a player on the field. And they're definitely making this one pay. That's another one down. Can they make it another? Aye, they can. And it even pops the ball carrier outside of the cage. And not missing a trick. Here he comes. I got him. And where's the ball going, Sunshine? Finally, if you can call it that, a break goes to the Orcs. They recover the ball. But the world of pain continues, and not missing a trick, the Wood Elves absolutely marking up the ball carrier. I'm too sure he should have dodged that one away, considering he's keeping these players pretty tied up. And now what? He's up 2-0. Could be he knows something we don't. It might be his armor hack is about to wear off. No, I'm not serious about that one there. Only VG uses hacks. You know, that nice little claw attachment he puts on all his players in any TV 1000 game. I've got witnesses. Now, there's a push me, push you, but the Orcs have conceded they're going to have to wait a turn to actually try and get out of this. And again, it's more push me, push you. Now, here's the thing. Why are you pushing him here when you got two solid players here to hit him? And you're about to find out why. The situation's gotten so shy, he's quite frankly having to screen everything up. Well, not missing a trick here. The prancing Leaf Boys are coming back in. Now, this one's going to hurt, isn't it? He gets lucky. It's only a push. And he decides not to mark the carry up. Meanwhile, on the sidelines here. Well, the Rock is definitely stunned. I can smell what he's cooking. It's definitely not victory. And now it's another push me, push you, and this is starting to look really dangerous. And it's yet another push me, push you. And this is starting to look like surf and turf time. Luckily, it's yet another push me, push you. Does he decide to get stuck in? No. Instead, a light screen. Well, that gives a small chance to the Orcs here if some things actually go right to puncher all right through the very bellies of the Elves, which is what he's been trying to do all sucking day. About time. It's finally a bell. You saw that right. Turn 12, and we've had a right turning the clock back. 13 turns. Finally, a bell rung. Against Elves. He's off. There's no strategy to this one here. It's called get one of them bloody touchdown things. Because plan B, it's right off. Killing the Elves is not working. There's a bit of sweet payback there. He gets a good solid hit. That lad's down for a while. And 1 in 9 on the dodge away. Right. Well, fortunately, Elves, being sportsmen, actually blow a 136 right to start things off. Well, he makes the dodge away. He's Elves, of course he makes the dodge away. Something you've been noticing there, haven't you? That's probably the first time the Elves have actually blown a dodge. But the way this game's mostly gone, how many dodges have the Elves actually really had to make? It's a surprisingly low total. Like I said, the nature of this game has gone completely titsy-tursy. And next thing you know, well, the Elves are the ones just getting stuck in and doing the beatings. It's the Orcs doing the dodging. Yeah, dodgy game indeed. Well, lucky there. Push me, push you. Would anyone else like to play? How about you? And he makes just about everything. And of course all the GFIs because of course he does. And we go. Orcs turn 13. They just want to break this away and just force the score in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 goes. They may just do it. If he wants any chance of tying this game up, he's got to stick it right in there. Right in there! There's a satisfying punch. And down goes the teak armor. No, not that one. Push me, push you. You'll take it gladly. Meanwhile, other side. I'm starting to wonder if this is actually armor here coming from the petrified forest. These aren't leaves. It is. It's a bell. He'll take it. It's painful when you decide, do I really want to chance this? And he goes, you know what? The way it's going, no I don't. There's the reroll. And lucky for him, it's 2 blocks with a strip ball. Well, that sip of whiskey went the wrong way. This is why this game's become drinking. Finally, something really does in its own strange way fail. The Elves miss a dodge, they can't re-roll that one. And the Orcs finally get what they want, but turn 14. Well, it's time for more. Push me, push you. You'd really like to hurt this bastard, but like I said, when you're taking great joy in chaos, did you expect a result like this? I know the Orc coach wasn't. Well, at this point here, maybe things are finally starting to go the Orcs' way, because, you know, difference between Nuffle and Mosquito, at least the Mosquito finally stops sucking you dry. And he's still not missing a trick, is he? Oh, he's got it. It's the push, there's the strip. There goes the ball scrambling. It's not a bad position, but the Elves want to get this ball. Now the Elves have actually decided not to grab the ball early, instead mark it up, and finally 1 in 36 on a dodge. Finally one of the buggers is down, but the Orcs can't take advantage of it that much. How about that? Stay down. He'll take it. It's a KO. And finally, it's the Orcs' nature is finally starting to tell the tale, but it's a little late in the game at this rate. There's another solid punch. It's a bell for the 4th time. Look, this would have been great early in the game. Now, well, at least helps you get the ball then, lad. Come on, you can do it. I know you can do it. You're like the little orc that could. Otherwise known as a goblin. He's got it. He's running with it. And once again, it's Orcs dodging. Yes, you heard that right. The Orcs are dodging. Well, here it is. The Elves turn 16. They know they've got it in. Oh, and finally, the bad luck has finally shown up in the Elves dugout there. Nuffle's giving him a nice, firm, solid Eddie ball teabagging, but I can hear it now coming from the Orc coach. Where the hell have you been half a game? Oh wait, he's been sitting having tea with the Orcs, hasn't he? Well, he's getting some solid punches in. He's got the one reroll. He frankly would love to have a casualty this game. Is this the one? No, it's not. I might as well get one in. 2-1. And ironically, it's the player that started the whole thing. The Rock gets it in. Wow, that was a big surprise there. When Wood Elf armor just doesn't break. You can see it right there. 6. You heard it. 6 breaks. And you can see what 4 of those 6 breaks were KOs. That tells you what the game is. Anyway, next time, best of luck, lad. You're going to need it. Don't need to waste them. The elves, they don't need luck. Anyway, take care, lads. Nuffles, bless your dice.